60 years in the future, Tom lies dying in hospital. His final thoughts. Ron Weasley weighs 69 kilograms.
Yep.
It better fucking not. That is already like...
I'm going to remember that even once I've forgotten the face of my wife and the name of my child.
Yeah. Ron Weasley. You don't even know who Ron Weasley is anymore.
No.
But you're just like, I believe this is the answer.
All right, let's get game on. We're going straight into the game, Tom, because there have been no Warhammer news.
There's no news whatsoever.
There's not even news of news to come, which is
No.
a favourite of theirs.
So what are we doing in Warhammer, Ben?
Well, there's a new DLC, which is actually kind of interesting, right? So this is the first time that they have split the DLC into 3 parts. You can buy it all in one for the normal DLC price, or you can say, look, I just want to play the best part, which is the dwarf upgrade.
Okay.
So I'll just get that for $7.50 and not worry about the Empire and the Chaos bits.
Ooh.
Which is kind of interesting, I think. Obviously, you can just get it all if you want it all.
Yeah, well, I guess like they're trying to come good after
Yeah, fair play to them.
previous DLCs.
They're trying. Got to respect that. So this is the one we're most excited for, right?
Yeah, Malakai Makaisson. Love that guy.
Yeah, he's like Mad Eye Moody.
He's a slayer. He blew up a load of like fellow dwarf engineers, I think is his like backstory.
Because he's a bit of a goofball.
Yeah.
But his backstory is not funny.
No.
He's basically the dwarf engineer who built the Challenger shuttle. And that's why he's a slayer now, because he killed everyone, which is horrible.
Oopsie poopsie.
Oopsie poopsie!
And I don't know if he's taking his Slayer oath properly. Like, he's got the haircut,
Yeah.
but I think he's still just doing wacky engineering stuff.
But maybe the way he builds machines, that's probably more dangerous than going and fighting a greater demon.
Oh, you're right. And I guess he's got plausible deniability, because if he just gets other Slayer engineers to man all of his stuff, and if he's like, they died, but it's for the greater good.
Yeah,
We
they
have
took
to
on the most
advance.
dangerous challenge of all, riding in my airship.
Yeah, with me. Kaboom. You love that Tom gave up pronouncing Malakai Makaisson. Is that his name?
I don't know.
How do you pronounce it?
You've read the book.
Yeah, but apparently I read it wrong.
You always see that though. Like, there's always
Oh, people whinging.
no people. Yeah,
Babies
people
fucking whinging.
Babies
Meh,
whinging.
this
Exactly.
made-up fantasy name. You pronounced it wrong.
I made a different noise in my head when I read that word.
Makaisson. Is that how you... God, yeah, I definitely say it wrong. I think I read it wrong once, and then it's stuck in my head.
Because who reads a name once you've read it once? Like, I actually have gone through entire fantasy books thinking, oh, that's the elf whose name starts with E. And I couldn't tell you their name because I would just see that long, impronounceable...
Great.
And I'd just be like, yep, E-elf. Great.
Yeah, it's that one.
I hope there isn't another elf who starts with E.
Yeah, I hard agree.
I was thinking about that Galadriel Lord of the Rings intro the other day.
Uh-huh.
It's really good.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's hard to pull off the lore dump at the beginning of a fantasy or sci-fi film.
Mm-hmm.
Normally it's just like, oh, and that's a good one. But there is that one bit where she's like, 3 rings were given to the fairest of all beings. And then she shows a picture of herself going, ooh.
You know what? The victors write the history, Ben.
That's true.
Like, if I get to write the history, I'll be like, there was a stream done by a handsome bearded hero and his goblin sidekick.
Oh, I like that you're keeping it nice and vague.
People
People can project their own assignment of roles.
Yeah, but you wanna kind of like make it. You want to jazz yourself up in the future when other people are then hearing about the legend.
That's true. That's
They're like,
true.
I heard one of them was the most beautiful in the land. Hey, yeah, we met you. Weren't you in this thing? And,
Oh, thank
well,
you.
you say I was the most beautiful in the land.
Now, if I haven't really played Dwarves since they did that update a couple of years back,
Uh-huh.
where they changed how Grudges and Oath Gold works.
Yes.
Am I right in thinking that Oath Gold is just fucking lame ass crafting that I don't need to worry about.
Probably.
It's like, here, have a shit magic item.
It sounds like you're an awful lot like you're asking me about Ben work.
Shit.
Have you chaps seen the first episode of Space King by Flash Gits on YouTube? An extreme parody of 40k with some great humor. I think it would be right up your street. Oh, and as a reminder, Ron Weasley weighs 69 kilograms. It does weigh 69.
Yeah, don't worry. We weren't going to forget that.
I did watch the Space King thing, and I thought some parts of it were really good, and other parts I think I would have found a lot more funny if I was 10 years old.
Yeah, that's how I felt. I saw the trailer, like, however long ago it was, 3 or 4 months ago, and I thought, that looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I loved how stupid it was. But then when I saw the actual finished one a few weeks back, that trailer was the best part of it.
Yeah,
By a long shot.
The intro was the best bit. And then, the humor didn't land entirely with
No,
me.
it didn't work for me either. But that's all right, because, humor is very subjective.
Different things for different people. Yeah, I find funny things funny, whereas other people,
That's fine. If you like unfunny things, that's fine.
it's just very, very different. 60 years in the future, Tom lies dying in hospital. His final thoughts: Ron Weasley weighs 69 kilograms.
Yep.
It better fucking not. That is already like.
I'm going to remember that even once I've forgotten the face of my wife and the name of my child.
Yeah. Ron Weasley. You don't even know who Ron Weasley is anymore.
No.
But you're just like, I believe this is the answer. 69 kilograms. Shit. Thank you.
I actually played a game of BattleTech at the weekend.
Really?
Yeah. My boy was looking through my games cupboard, and he was like, I want to play BattleTech. I was like, you fucking be careful what you wish for yourself.
Don't tempt me.
Yeah. I am about to monkey's paw the shit out of you.
Oh, God. Wow. I'm going to put you off of miniatures games forever.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you go more gentle with the rules, or do you go like...
No, we went like balls deep with all the rules, but I just did everything because I've played probably over 1,000 games of BattleTech.
That's a lot of games.
I wasted like one of my gap years between like college and uni.
Just played
I lived in a student house with the students and had a part-time job, but didn't go to uni. And just fucking played BattleTech every day on an online campaign. It was like my version of when everyone lost a year to WoW.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah.
And that's when after that, I never played an MMO because I was like, I can't do this.
I can't risk it.
Yeah. So I just know all the rules off the top of my head because like I'm too deep. So I just ran it for him. He said what he wanted to do, and I was like, this is what you need to roll. And I went easy on him in the fact that like I had like one 60-ton mech, and he had like two 30-ton mechs. Mm-hmm. So normally it's a 4v4, but we did a 2v1 just so he could like, he wanted to be something light. So I was like, it's probably more fun for him if I have just this big guy in the middle going, rah, and he runs around and zaps me.
Okay.
And we had fun. We were done in an hour. And he liked crossing off all the little armor clips. Do you remember that in BattleTech?
I've never played it.
One of these bad boys. So when you take damage, these little circles, each one's a point of armor. So if you do 10 damage to like the arm, you cross off 10 dots on the arm. And he thought that was great. Just watching like the visual representation of like the mech getting fucked up. And then as soon as like one bit goes, he like scrubs it all out and goes, that arm's gone! Like crosses it all out.
Yeah, that part, the dot to dot bit, that sounds fun. Yeah. I could get into that game.
Yeah, we had a laugh. That's good.
Oh, I'm very, very pleased.
He knocked my pilot out. He hit him in the head twice.
Wow.
Then the pilot KO'd and fell on the floor. So he just had a free turn of like kicking me while I was down.
Oh, God.
Which he thought was hilarious. And then by the time I got back up again, it was like completely crippled, missing an arm and a torso, and its engine was like redlining.
Oh, shit.
Then I got a hold of him and kicked one of his light mech's legs off. It was, real usual father-son bonding.
Wow, holy shit. He is like... Does this not look a bit weird, the way he like holds his sword?
Yeah.
Like stood like that at that particular angle. Like that can't be just dirty old Tom here, can it?
What are you talking about? It's just a normal, very rigid rod with a bulbous end. You dirty dog.
Come on, someone else must have. Could you not? Are you not like looking at that with? Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe that's just Tom. Maybe we need to get you the gnome.
Oh shit! They say, "Hey, Tom Ben, I very much enjoy your respective facial hairs, and your YouTube channels never fail to disappoint. Love you guys. Chop me up."
Is that really how they worded that?
That literally is verbatim.
Are they negging us?
Hey, Tom and Ben, I very much enjoy your respective facial hairs, and your YouTube channels never disappoint. Love
Never
you
disappoint.
guys.
You said never fail to disappoint
Oh.
the first time.
Oh, yeah, okay, right. I did not read it verbatim. As in what I was
Rorschached
expecting.
it.
Love you guys. Chop me up. Thank you for your negging. Or not. Ater. Donates $5. Ater.
Thank you.
They say, I have a perverse desire to see you two play a cutesy anime dating sim.
Oh, that is perverse.
How perverse. How perverse. Then you be nice.
No, otherwise they'll just be disappointed later.
Trial by fire.
You need to know what you're getting into here. Right?
Like Malika. You've got to set the standard.
Yeah.
You can't pretend to be nice right now and then be like,
And then suddenly it's after dark.
oh, I thought they were so lovely, but actually they're fucking assholes. Like, no.
Not how we do. We don't do that here.
It's about the fight in the End Times between Grimgor and Archon, the Ever-Chosen, when Archon was holding his I am evil speech and Grimgor went ahead, gave him a good kick in the nads. Yeah.
Is that a question?
Beat up Archon because Grimgor,
He's the biggest and the strongest.
he's the biggest and the strongest. But he only beat up Archon because Crom beat him up.
Oh, that was right. Yeah, because Crom was badass.
Crom's like the greatest duelist that's ever existed.
The problem is, because there's been 2 End Times, I get them mixed up.
Oh, I'm thinking of the Storm of Chaos. Not,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of that one, not the shit one. The one that we don't recognize. Like, sure, the world ended. Whatever.
Whatever.
But that whole story, I just do not care about whatsoever.
Oh.
No, I
Does
like.
Vulcan even turn up in the quote unquote real End Times?
No, because he's dead. He dies at the end of Storm of Chaos.
But did Storm of Chaos happen, or did they retcon it? Are you telling me the End Times was Archeon trying again,
Yeah,
and everything went very similar but slightly
but
different?
you know what famously they say about the Chaos Gods? They're very forgiving, and they'll always let you have another go.
Yeah, you can ask that guy, like Skylar.
Yeah,
about that.
yeah. How bad must have he fucked up? Jesus Christ. Storm of Chaos was retconned, and it never happened in the canon. That fucking sucks, doesn't it? That was one of my favourite bits of Warhammer lore that exists.
And then they just replaced it with a fucking objectively worse version.
We'll do it again. But shit. Yeah, jeez. And they say, holy and moly. I've missed over a month of Ben and Tom.
No!
But I'm back now, after being evicted twice
Oh my god!
and moving thrice. What fun.
Jeez.
But I have an ensuite now, so who's complaining? If the Yogs are hiring from across the world, let me know. Otherwise, chump me up. So, yeah, the Yogs are hiring, but they actually have a limit on. They only you can only have been evicted once in the last month.
Oh, fuck.
That's one of the rules. How
What
did
are
you
the
get
odds?
evicted twice?
Yeah,
What have
that's
you
rough.
done?
What did you do?
Don't tell me you've tried to start a mud crab farm
In your garage?
and just like in a flat, and the landlord comes in and is just like, what the fuck? The person downstairs has been complaining that mud is dripping through the ceiling.
It's Mr. Pogpeg.
And they say 2 goblins in a trench coat, Tom, and 1 elf in a fake beard with shoes on his knees, Ben.
Oh, no.
If you take the Slayer Oath, where are you headed for your glorious doom? Also, what did you do the hand you taking the oath? Chump me up.
Whew. Can I face the most deadly killer of all?
Time.
It's the great ruiner of nations, Tom.
Yeah.
The slayer of kings.
I don't know if that counts.
Nothing has ever defeated it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to lose. I can big it up. I can really poetically make it sound amazing.
Yeah, but if I was the king and I'm sending people out on their, like your Mormon mission, everyone comes to me and I'm like, you're going to Troll Country and you're going to Illustria to find your oath. If you're like, I want to fight time, no one has ever been able to fight the might and force of time. We're like, okay, right, I see what you're doing. Right, we don't want to fight time this week, but you can have something just as abstract. You have to fight the destructive force of the ocean, Ben. We're going to throw you into the middle of the sea. Good luck.
Oh no, it's backfired.
Like that level, or
like when that Roman emperor demanded his troops attack the ocean for sinking his boats.
yeah.
Not to be off topic, but did Ben do a voice line in Manor Lords? No, I'm not really a voice actor.
What?
I don't have a great voice.
You've got a lovely voice.
Thank you.
Hello, it's me, Ben. Have I told you about BattleTech recently?
I like Space Marines.
I like Space Marines. My favorite Space Marines are the Green Space Marines.
I should work on my voice. I mean, it's basically my job is talking. I should go to like voice therapy and get cool guy voice.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about doing that.
What? To make it less cool? Coolness reduction surgery.
Yeah, it's just I'm worried that it just overshadows everyone that I'm around.
Right.
And suddenly having a slightly less cool voice might help me out.
Is that even a thing? Can you do that? Can you change your voice through, or will you always just be doing a voice? Or do you eventually do it so much it becomes normal?
I think it does eventually become normal, right?
I don't know.
Train yourself. I feel like that.
I mean, I guess you subconsciously change your voice with your accent, don't you? Like, my wife's from up north, but she's lived in the south for so long, she doesn't sound anywhere near as northern anymore.
Yeah, and you... Like, if you're around people from, up north or whatever, then I'm sure her accent, like, comes back a little bit. Like, when hanging out with, like, Ravs and Toasty at the same time. Like, Ravs will get a lot more Scottish.
Well, when we do TTT, Ravs and Nazi really fucking Scot each other up quite a lot.
Okay, yeah, they just, like, get into it.
They get really into it. They're just like, oh, aye, be Johnny, and whatever it is Scottish people say.
Whatever funny things they say to each other. Wow.
Apparently, Digital Ham Warrior says Arnold Schwarzenegger got voice therapy to keep his accent because he didn't want to lose it.
Really?
So that's on purpose. I guess it's part of his like whole brand.
Yeah.
It'd be weird if he didn't. Although Loop Stricken says Arnie himself said that's bullshit.
Oh. Wow. So chat said one thing and Arnold Schwarzenegger said another thing.
Yeah, but maybe they made that part up.
Oh my god.
It's just like, it's almost like you can't believe anything you hear on the internet.
Yeah, because everyone's our liar. Now anyway, let us recite completely accurate Warhammer lore to you guys.
Oh no, I don't know. In 5th edition Fantasy Battle, Dragon Princes were literally immune to flaming attacks. If something was fiery, it could not hurt them. So I think throwing blasting charges and flamethrower helicopters at them might suck.
Oh, but do you not see the part where I held down so they would melee them, Ben.
Oh.
Where they're not throwing their blasting charges.
You are still throwing flamethrowers at them.
Yeah, that's because those guys are stood there. Oh, don't suddenly be like, oh, Tom, don't do this thing.
Sorry.
I'm not doing this thing. Well, you're doing this other thing instead. I'm still right. Like, you focus on the grudges, Ben.
I'm sorry. You do it your way. This might not even be a thing in Total War. I don't even know if they're resistant to fire in this.
Don't worry. Chat will tell us both yes and no.
That's true. We
Ben
are.
is chat now. You are right.
I'm trying to establish enough of an economy so we can get a second stack going.
I want to make like a pure Slayer stack.
Okay.
With gun guys, with Slayers, with Doom Seekers, with Goblin Hewers.
The whole shebang.
Just the whole Slayer o'clock.
Okay. Shit, I wish you'd told me that 10 turns ago.
I don't want to do that, Ben. I've changed my mind. I want to do...
I have not built a Slayer house.
Whatever you're doing. Something else.
Okay, well, actually, yeah. Okay, Slayers are tier 3.
Well, also, I do want all the cool arty and shit like that. Give me a Goblin Hewer first.
Well, we can get that from a quest, so I don't necessarily have to build the house.
Oh, yeah. Also, I want the airship. I want it all, Ben. I want chocolate, a surprise, and a toy.
Just all the new things.
All of the new stuff.
Those are 3 different buildings.
Okay, do that one. Let's make an air. We'll have like.
Well, the thing
is,
you don't want anything that's below the airship. You just want the airship.
No, I promise, Ben. I promise I'll play with my gyrocopters every day. I'll take care of them and I'll give them grease in their axles and let them fly around.
I just don't believe you.
But I still have my core memory. What, that Ron Weasley weighs 69 kilograms?
Why is that even a thing? Why is that a fact? That shouldn't be a thing.